Boom, we're live on this one. Just turned yellow. All right, man. Unlike usual, I'm more nervous than a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs today, boys. I got the one and only Comic Tom 101.
Yeah, what's happening? What's going on? It's so good to be here. It's so good to see you, man.
Dude, man, you know, living life, reading comics, selling comics, living comics.
It's the way to be, man. It's the way to be. What do we got going on today?
Oh, today? Well, tonight I'm going to have the Dollar Bin Dive In, so I'm sure you got some books for that too. I'm not going to show all mine for that until later. Okay. But I've got some teaser books and everything, and we're still going to submit your books in the running for winter.
Oh,
due to scheduling and everything. But yeah, for sure.
All right, dope.
Oh yeah, man.
All right, cool.
But dude, tell me about the con, dude. Tell me about.
It was a good time, man. It was a good time. You saw the vlog, yeah?
I actually went back and read Carnage Mind Bomb today. Oh my gosh, bro.
It's pretty good.
How was that conversation?
It was good, man. It was good. It's one that I've worked on for a little bit, because I had to find out that he didn't have it, and then I had to kind of like work it because I saw him twice. I saw him in New York, and then I saw him in Rose City the year prior. So I found out that he didn't have it at Rose City, and he basically was like, he made a comment how he wouldn't accept something. He kind of said it kind of on the sly, and I didn't want to push him for it. So then I waited till New York, and I brought it up again, and he didn't remember me, and I wasn't expecting him to. So I'm trying to like just figure out if there's a good time. Like, all right, maybe this is the con that I'm going to be able to give this to him. He's going to take it. But it just wasn't the right time because it was so busy. And then Emerald City, I'm like, enough's enough. We're going to make it happen. So, yeah, it was cool. Ryan was telling me how he wanted to meet him, but he was a little nervous. He wanted to wait for me to be there because I'd be, ready to just chat him up.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, I went in for the hard close, man. I was just like, you need a copy. And what was cool is Slav is back from India, and he picked up this camera that I'm going to be basically picking up myself now. I need one, but it's like this big, and it literally sat on his backpack strap the whole time throughout the con. So whenever there was something somewhat interesting, that shot you get, that's just like he's standing there. He's just super tall. So you're getting like a
that is epic.
4 or 5 foot shot all the time. The thing is we don't have very good audio yet. So I'm still working on how we're going to do that. But there's a part of me that likes the subtitles. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, I really enjoyed that video. I absolutely did.
So yeah, it was a good time. The video's up if you haven't seen it, Comic Fam. But there's Ryan here in the chat.
Look at the blue wrenches. What up, Ryan?
What's going on, brother? It's good to see you. But yeah, man, it was a good time. Donnie was he's a class act. He's a real person. I think that's why a lot of people like him. Aside from his awesome writing skills, I mean, he's got great writing skills. But
man, absolutely,
person, man. You can chat with them, and it ain't no thing.
Super cool, man. Absolutely, man. I actually read it, man, and he was not joking, dude. That book is nuts. Like,
it's gnarly, man. It's a gnarly read.
And the psychiatrist they sent in to talk to him's even more messed up than he is, dude. That junk was crazy.
Yeah, I was excited.
Yeah, dude.
I was excited as soon as he touched the comic. I realized I was going to get some good footage because he I don't know if you saw it, but like as soon as I took it out of the box, he touches it, he kind of like caresses.
Oh yeah, dude, did you see him Hulk rip the bag open when he tried to get the book out?
That was good.
Dude, he was so excited.
He was excited. So I want to do that more. There's other content creators. I think like the challenge is because I've met a lot of artists and writers, right? I've been doing this since I was little, right? I've been meeting these guys since I was 13. So it's I met Larson so many times. Eric Larson, like I just love chatting with that guy and getting all these stories. But I remember probably a good example of the struggle of trying to get good. I feel like I'm super washed out. Hold on. Oh my goodness.
You're gonna have to make you one out of a comic book lid, man.
No, I need to, man. Bear with me. All right, let's see here. Okay, that should be better. We had a good example of this, like the struggle of trying to figure out a way to like make cons entertaining. I went to a convention out here and I met Larry Hamm for the first time. He did so much really good stuff. G.I. Joe. He wrote the G.I. Joe 21, the silent issue. He did the Wolverine with the die cut. I mean,
nice.
He wrote the Sinner Takes All, the first She-Venom and all that. So
it's so hot right now, dude.
It is, man. That's a
That is so hot right now.
It's a good book too. Really good story if you haven't read it. You should definitely check it out. But I met Larry Hamm and I wanted to get some content with him, and I've tried to chat with him on 2 different occasions, and I threw away the footage for both times because like and I'm not like talking bad about anybody, but like you chat with this guy at a convention, you just kind of get depressed. He's been doing it for so long, and you're like, hey, tell me about this really cool thing. And he's like, I was just drawing a thing, you know, getting paid for it. So I'm like, that's unfortunately like a lot of the artists and writers. It's not unfortunate. It's just the way it is. They're very introverted a lot of the times. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm actually a very introverted person as well. YouTube's got me pushing that to the max here, but to fight against it. But a lot of these artists and writers are introverted. So when you get them on camera, like you add that extra layer of, now you're trying to entertain. They either go one way or the other. And typically, my experience, they go the way that isn't going to be great. And that's why you have a lot of interviews with, I mean, you type in one of your favorite creators on YouTube, you'll probably be surprised to see how little views they have on the videos they put out. And I find that fascinating, and I want to change that. So this whole thing with
absolutely.
That was kind of I mean, you'll notice the very beginning, he's behind the desk. You notice that? But when we chat,
absolutely. And he walks around.
He actually never walked around. I waited. We waited at the corner. Okay. I'm like, we're not going to go up to him until he's out, because I know he's going to leave out. So we were kind of like, all right, we're just going to walk around. We're going to wait till the right time. I mean, a lot of the stuff that we do when we're getting good content, or at least things that I think would be entertaining, it's just waiting for the right opportunity, waiting for these guys to be in a good position, or gals, whoever they are, and being patient. And sometimes it takes like months to actually land a really good clip. But in this case, we waited until he was out and about, and I'm like, oh, this is it. All right, Slav, stand right there. And I'm walking up to him holding the box, and that shot couldn't have been better. And that's real. That's all reality. That happened the way it did. He didn't know he was being filmed. That's the reality of it.
Absolutely.
And he didn't know until after the fact, till I told him, hey, that was all shot. You talking about Carnage Mind Bomb. Can I use that? And he got so excited. Oh, you got all that? Oh, yeah. Thanks for asking me. And it was a cool thing. So like, I'm not saying that we're going to be always like hidden camera this stuff, but my goal is to have these content creators know that when I'm around, they're probably being filmed because they like the stuff we do. And eventually it'll kind of like David Dobrik the thing. They'll just kind of expect it and know that I'm going to make them come out the best way I possibly can, you know?
Heck yeah. I'm going to let the people in the chat know who you do it for. You do it for them. You do it for Discovery Bay Comics. Fire Guy Ryan throwing them blue wrenches today. We got Mr. Garrel in the chat. How you doing today, sir? Comic Head 84 always here. What's up, brother?
In the roof.
JD, Sear Rhymes. That's all of them right there.
Dude, you're packing the house, man. You're packing the house on your channel. How's it been going? You've been doing this for a couple weeks, like a month now? It's been at least
absolutely.
A month.
I've been doing it since right before January or January 1st or something.
Yeah,
I wanted to be in there before 2019. So I posted like just one little vid before 2019, and then I started doing it.
Absolutely.
I'm loving it, dude. It's so much fun, bro.
What's your favorite part?
My favorite part is talking to people in the chats and getting on live streams, dude. Live streams are where it's at, because I don't have an editing genius like Slav near me that I've found yet, but I will find one, or I'll learn myself.
You got to learn yourself, man. You got to learn yourself.
I got that Da Vinci, dude. I'm trying.
You can do it, man. And you got resources too, because you got, Bueller's always a call away, and I'm always here for you. It's a lot of it's just like the lead up to what we just did here. It's always troubleshooting. There's always something that goes wrong, and it's all about like
I wanted to be prepared. I had it set up for hours.
Yeah,
and then it didn't work.
It's what happens, right? And you think it's all good, and then you go to click it. Ryan knows what's up. I mean, this is how we. One of the things that I tell Ryan, because we do, a lot of all of our edited content, it takes hours to produce. It's something that a lot of people don't know. Like we put out a 12-minute video talking about Silver Surfer. There's like 10 working hours that go into that damn video. And
I believe
people are like, why didn't you do this? I'm like, dude, I wish maybe in take 3 I could have done it. I don't know. But sometimes it takes multiple takes to land videos like the way we want them to. And one thing that I've told everybody on the show, everybody who's you see on the show has had this experience. The first video that we do for any new topic, like if we're going to do a new series, I want to try to experiment, or I'm get someone on the mic who's never done it before. 100% of the time, that video, maybe even the second one as well, is thrown out. Like we never use it. So there's so many videos of like that Ryan and I have done that just we'll go like 25 minutes in, and then I'll look at Ryan and he'll look at me and he'll go, "Do we need to restart?" I'm like, "Yep." And he'll go, he doesn't even argue anymore. Before he would be like, Tom, I'm tired, man. I can't do that joke again. And like, I'm like, no, dude, like it's the first time. Hit that timer. But now he just looks at me and he just knows. Oh, okay. He hits the timer. All right, coming at you live. Can we do it again? But that's what it's about, man.
Awesome, dude.
You do it till you get
that is what it's all about.
Good, you know, you think that you'll like it, and then
absolutely,
yeah, man. So that's cool,
dude. I'm so stoked. Actually, while I've got you here, since like you started this whole thing, man, I got some Comic Karma sent to me, dude. This is like my first, other than Sasquatch so far, huh?
Oh, that's so cool, man. So it's some.
This one's from D-Runk. The first one I ever got was Sasquatch, and it's right here, dude. The way he does everything, man.
I know that guy's awesome.
He just puts time and care into it, bro.
Dude, I got a message. Shout out to Sasquatch. I hope you're not pulling my leg, but I'm putting you on blast here because you don't tease me with Power Rangers and get away with it if you're lying, which I don't think he is, homie. But he sends me a message and he's like, "Yo, my mom pulled this out of the garage," and he's got like the green and the yellow Ranger in the package. The same toys I've been talking about for like a year and a half that I'm on the hunt for. And he's like, "Yo, they're in the garage at my mom's house. You want these?" And I'm like, "Dude, don't mess with me, dude. Don't be messing with me right now. Of course I want those." So shout out Sasquatch. Thanks for thinking of me. I feel like that I'm gonna be getting some karma one day, and we get some Power Ranger karma. That's kind. Is that my box?
It's this one's a Gemini. So no.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was gonna say he didn't just recycle the box, did
he? Not that one.
I hope
he probably did.
Boxes. You got to recycle boxes.
They keep coming nice though. When you put them inside those little mailers, dude, so they come out nice.
I like those ones. The thing that the reason why I couldn't go with them is that since we do a trade in every single box, some of the trades get so big that it's larger than those Geminis. So I had to get a box that could fit the trade.
Exactly.
So that's why I had to make my own.
Oh yeah, I've sent every one of the boxes that I've got from you back out. This is more than one comic, D-Runk. He said he was gonna. I had to buy light for 3 weeks, dude, so I could buy the Sinestro Core War to keep up with Thanatos and Boy Who Had Seven and learn some Geoff Johns. And I was like, man, I wanted that cover. And he's like, dude, you can have it. This book didn't even need a writer. So he sent me that one. He sent me some shiny goodness, Superman 62. And it's the little lumpy cover, you know, how they do the embossed.
It's a good one.
Superman 224, Infinite Crisis. Dude, thank you, D-Run. What? I almost bought this, dude. Heck yes.
Oh, Scotty Young.
Thank you so much, dude, because I sold my only copy of this that I got signed. I am so happy to have this. I almost bought that yesterday, too.
That's so cool, dude.
And then Superman Doomsday.
Oh, yeah. Everyone's got to read that.
He said, "Hey, brother, you are my favorite fat rat in the cheese factory. Hopefully you enjoyed Batman 67 more than I did. If not, I tossed in a few other books that I really do like. Superman 82 is one of my faves from my childhood. Soup 224 is a top 5 favorite covers. Also, a Scotty Young Guardians #1. That's what we'll talk about. Superman Doomsday, Hunter Prey is one of my favorite reads. I read it at least twice a year. I hope you enjoy it too. Enjoy. George, live, PD Rump."
Boom. That is
my man, dude. Thank you so much, bro.
Dude, Comic Karma, man. That's good stuff.
That's so awesome, brother.
It's like the best gift. I like, I get gift cards sometimes. Like people think like, oh, give him a gift card and he'll have to buy something for himself. But like when people give me comics, I'm like, damn, they put thought into that. Like, like the most thought you can put into a gift. Like, listen to all that stuff you wrote down. I read this comic twice a year. Like, damn.
Exactly,
you got a
dude.
gift where you're like, yo, listen, this is something that means something to me. I use it twice a year. I'm gonna give it to you for free. I don't even know who you are. That don't happen except for in the comic book community.
In the comic fam, dude. I'm telling you. Because like you said, dude, comic books do mean a lot to a lot of people, man. They help people get through some of the hard times. They help people stay smiling day by day, each day, Dude, comic books are some of the best pieces of creative thinking and art. And oh man, I just love them.
I love it, man. It's like you can't do what you do in comics in any other medium. Like the closest you can get is like a cartoon, but even then, a cartoon can't match
exactly
it, because like how difficult it is to produce a cartoon. We wouldn't get half the stuff that not even half, like more than half, like 99% of the stuff, creative genius that's in these pages, if it was all just left to animators who have to put months and months into little scenes that take 6 seconds to produce, where rather
that is so true.
That's only 6 seconds of time, but a comic you can produce in weeks. Some of the, I mean, geez, Kirby would do like, what was it, like 9 pages a week or something crazy, 7 pages a week, like holy smokes,
that's crazy.
It's nuts.
What
you had a challenge.
What's one of your
right here? Whenever
dude. What's one of your dollar bin books, man? Okay, what you got coming?
Okay, so this was cool. I was excited about this one. Technically, I paid $3, but there's 3 comics in here, so I'm gonna open them up and take a look here.
That's nice.
But, it was a $6 price tag on it. Shout out to Amazing Heroes out here in Kirkland, Washington. But they have a half off bin, so the $6 was actually $3, and then there were 3 comics in there, so that's $1 a piece. So I was like, oh, it's gonna work. So I picked up Mortal Kombat issues number 2, number 3, and you know it. That's number 4, number 5. This is the Malibu run. They're low print. No one really picked this up, and those who did read the heck out of them because there's huge Mortal Kombat fans. This is a book that's low key, super scarce. Each ones of these go for like 15 to 20 bucks all day long. If you're lucky enough to spot them for cheap. Any video game stuff, I've been telling the community, low key,
Mortal Kombat was that stuff, man.
Right on Super Nintendo, man. It is so good, dude. I love Mortal Kombat. You can't
beat it. Everybody loves Mortal Kombat.
There's movies,
absolutely,
ongoing game, and the game is bringing in isn't Injustice the same people as Mortal Kombat too?
I haven't seen Injustice.
Be wrong about that. Injustice is a you know, similar. It's a similar type of combat style, but it's all superheroes. But a lot of Mortal Kombat has crossed over. Oh, this is this is cool, dude. This is the second.
Dude, Raiden was my dude in Mortal Kombat, bro.
Back when
all day, Raiden.
When I was a kid, I used to live in a comic store. I used to play D&D like every other day.
I remember that video. Living in a comic shop.
So Raven was my my character profile picture, because like you had this paper and you had a little square in the top right. So I cut out the cardboard from the, because I always have action figures and stuff. I cut out the cardboard picture of Raven because that's all I had, and I taped that to the paper, and then I played D&D pretending I was Raven.
What was that book you just showed up there real quick?
I got more of the dollar stuff, but this is right here. This counts as one purchase, but they were all $1. Boom.
Nice. That's perfect.
Know your video game comics. Like it's silly, but like a lot of video game comic books aren't worth stuff, but then there's a handful that are just worth money. So.
Oh yeah.
We have a video that just came out too that goes over some of them, and we have another one coming out today that we're going to be talking about video games.
True First?
Yeah.
Are you doing nice?
Part 2 of the video game one.
Awesome, dude. Awesome. Speaking of True First and stuff, these ones might make ruffle a little feathers. 682 and 681, possibly the True First. This is the variant with Immortal Hulk on the cover, and that's 682 right there.
That's pretty dope.
And I can actually open one up.
So those are from the dollar bin?
Yeah, these are from the dollar bin, dude.
That's awesome, man. That's why it's really good. Like, check that out. Like, those are 2 books that that are out there. Oh, what's that last picture there?
Like, see, you got his hand coming out right there on that one. That's 681.
Yep.
And then 682. I'm saying, would that not be him on the cover coming out of the cave with the green eyes?
Oh, it's
just because it's not Alex Ross.
See, just like we're getting into territory here. It's interesting.
682, man.
I find it interesting because you know what's interesting is that 682, that second print, I thought it came out before 684.
And it has his name, sir.
Oh,
the Immortal Hulk.
Last page. I mean, that's a clear shot. That's a clear shot of the Immortal Hulk right there.
Yeah, in all his grandeur, the Immortal Hulk. This is in 682.
So it's funny 682 because I'm gonna, since you just showed your second print, this is the other dollar bin.
That's what I saw. Yes,
yeah, I got the 682 first print that I was pretty stoked about. Yeah, man, in the dollar bin, 681, 682. 682, that second print, go for that 684. There's a couple other ones that are making their rounds that people are freaking out about, saying that, hey, look at this. So I don't know. It's probably the True First video we're gonna have to make.
I love the True First, dude. I absolutely enjoy the heck out of those things, man. Every time.
I like it, man. You know, that's I would say that, you know, as far as the breakdown videos, those are those are split between me and Ryan. If not, sometimes it's even more Ryan and less me, or more me and more Ryan, because there'll be a time where he'll be like, yo, read this part midway through. There's a freaking joke right here. We got to build the whole show around that. So then he gets credit for those ones. I think of like the Quasar when we changed his voice. I don't know if you remember that episode.
Absolutely, dude. I love Ryan so much. His voices are awesome.
So like that's a Ryan, you know, that's Ryan. He came up with all that shit. So but then, you know, we have our top 10s, and that's I would say a good 60-40, 50-50, me and Russ. And then the True First, I take full credit. That's like, you get Russ improv in throughout that video, because I hand him the list of stuff I want to talk about. But that's
right
in the True First, because I go through, I mean, Topher has like, I don't know, 70 or 80 articles online that are already there.
I know, dude. CBSI's website, man. We gotta go ahead and commend them real quick. No matter what anybody says, CBSI is one of the best websites to find information about cool comics.
For real, man. It's like it's a living Marvel Age. It's a living encyclopedia. There's stuff on there that isn't documented. Like, they're legit. You can only document if you had, I don't know, 3,000 people in a freaking Google Hangout section or on a Facebook page that are all individually doing their part to make the article happen.
Absolutely.
Like, EU Universal Logo variant video entirely based off of their information, and look what happened. We pumped that out, and yeah, you're pulling some off your desk. There you go. I mean, no one cared about that until CBSI talked about it, and they talked about it twice. We just had to put it to video format because we're comic book people. We're very visual creatures, and we like to see and experience it, and that's why we're just bringing it to life. But yeah, man, CBSI, I love those guys. They're great people.
Love it, man.
Just to throw out there to anybody who's not on the CBSI train, they're volunteers over there. So like, just to make it even better, just like Caleb right now, who's doing this for fun on a Tuesday last minute because I had to change the time, and me, who, you know, we're just doing this to do it.
You went and dug in some dollar bins this week,
right?
You found some books.
I did because it's fun. I like making content for the community, and at CBSI, that's what they do. There's an owner, you know, who owns CBSI, and they get ad revenue, and they have like little things here and there where they do make money. But it's like this, the owner, the guy who owns a damn thing, who keeps it whole boat afloat. It costs money to do that.
Oh, yes.
So the other people, Topher, who writes the article every week for True First, Ben Stein,
that is so awesome,
who is part of the top 10 list every week for like years now. Jack, aka Mr. Bolo, who we all know because he's everywhere. He's like the social media,
always putting it on Instagram for us, always putting the list up.
Volunteer.
And what do I do every time I walk in the comic shop on Wednesday? I pull up Instagram and I go to that list. I always do. What's hot? What's people reading right now? That's how I found out about this book, man. This thing is amazing. I finally finished it. It's about like a coming of age for a queen after like something happened and the world went to crap, basically. And instead of people relying on science, they started relying on magic again. Oh. And like, there's these creatures called soul thieves, but they're actually vampires, is my takeaway from it. And so they're trying to get this queen to go to her trials so she can become the queen, but without these things attacking them. Dude, the artwork is like, it reminds me a lot of Stephanie Hans, but different in so many ways, but it is amazing. Absolutely incredible.
That's so dope, man.
And it's Scout Comics. It's a low print run, like small publishing company that I would have known of if it hadn't been for CBSI.
Yeah, I'm super stoked about Scout Comics. They're the first publishing company to reach out. Actually, they're going to be doing they're doing our giveaway this week.
What?
Yeah, I got a message from the head guy there. He's like, I want to send out. He was excited that the mall made it on the list because that's
I remember that one.
So he's like, I want to send out a full run of that or something. He's sending something. He's like, just give me the addresses of the people. We're going to hook it up. So he's a fan of the show. So shout out to Scout Comics for supporting your independent creators here on YouTube. And it's not the first thing. They sent us, there's 5 comics on the table right now. We got The Mall. We got Source The Source, right? That's another
Source was hot.
Yeah.
Source jumped up for a little bit, man. I never did get a copy of it though. I'll be keeping an eye out.
But yeah, man, Scout Comics is cool, and I appreciate AKA Mr. Bolo who's spreading the word. I know he's got like a full-time job. It's not comics, so like he's doing this on his side hustle. For all of you who say I don't have time to do this, people are making time. Make the time.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You get the bug. You got to make it. You got to do it.
So since I named the video Top Tales Tuesday, one of the top things that I'm excited for in comic books this week that I found out, or last week, James Gunn is back, baby. Yes, Guardians 3 is going to be directed by James Gunn again. Thank you, Lord.
I'm actually happy this all happened. Because
me too, and he's still doing Suicide Squad too.
Suicide Squad, which is great.
That is so epic.
It's awesome.
Absolutely.
Man. I think it's good. I also think it's good that Disney is not going to just stick to their guns about who they can and can't hire, because I think that it's going to limit them. You know, I think it's going to really limit them. I mean, they can do what they want to do. They're a business, you know.
Oh yeah.
They don't want representation.
Well, and they are moving forward with R-rating Deadpool too, and they've got a part of that, right? Aren't they combined with 20th Century Fox now?
That's correct.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of people worried about that they were going to take the R rating away, which is another thing where it's like, you know, Deadpool would not have been as successful as it was if it wasn't R rated. It just wouldn't have happened.
Exactly. Dude, that first one absolutely killed it, man.
Oh, it was everything.
That movie.
It was great.
Yeah, I laughed so hard throughout that whole movie. And I'm sure that spiked so many comic book sales for Marvel whenever that hit off. Because I never had read Deadpool before then. I still don't read a bunch of it, but I do enjoy one every now and again.
I like his. There's a couple choice Deadpool appearances that I
oh
like,
yeah,
he's not really my character. For real, like I know it gets a lot of people mad, but I definitely like Squirrel Girl more than Deadpool. And I know people think that's crazy, but then I ask, have you read Squirrel Girl beats up the Marvel Universe? Have you read that, Caleb?
I've never read any Squirrel Girl. Okay, so not one time.
Are you do you like Rick and Morty at all, or do you like?
Oh my goodness, yes.
Okay, or even like. Okay,
I love Rick and Morty.
Well, this is what Squirrel Girl is for people who don't understand Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl is a freaking Tenacious D episode. It's a Rick and Morty episode, but it's Squirrel Girl, and it's insane. It's like you'll read, you know, these pages, right? And you'll go through and you're like, okay, it started here, and then you end over here. But you did this, and then and it doesn't make any sense.
Oh, yeah.
And then they had to go to the mountain, and then the squirrels came out, and then the sky fell down, and then she flies too. Like there's all these random things that happen. It doesn't make any sense, but you're reading it and it's like a cartoon. And you appreciate it because of that. And then all of a sudden, she's also happens to be this incredibly powerful person that you don't really understand why she's powerful, but she is because of squirrels, right? Everything's because of squirrels. I get it. And I think that's way freaking cooler than Deadpool. I'm sorry. I think Deadpool is super overrated. I mean, you used to be able to get New Mutants 98 for $15 for like 2 decades for a reason. That's right. I said it, Rob.
It's the only one that I'm missing. Is the only one I'm missing in my New Mutants run. What the heck? And I didn't sell it. What the heck?
I know, right?
I would have been happy to sell it.
Oh my goodness. Those are
dude.
Emerald City.
But yeah, man.
$2. Man.
Gosh, dude. I want to go to mine. Oh, speaking of next con, Orlando MegaCon's coming up May 16th through 19th. And I think a couple of us, Perry Comics said he's going to try to make it there. Chad 90MF said he might try to make it there. A couple people from Florida. So that'd be super cool.
I got family in Florida. I got to come down there.
Heck yeah, man. Well, I'll take you out on the airboat, dude. We'll go catch some gators.
I want to see some gators, dude. I want to taste some gators.
Dude, they're so good, man. So
dude, you're
good.
telling me about eating gators. Dude, I'm telling you, dude, if you want to like take your YouTube channel to the next level, start bringing like that type of stuff into your comic book content. People lose their mind. Like catch a gator and then talk about like the most recent Silver Surfer by Donny Cates. You know, like do something.
Well, I can't film catching it. You got to see that in person because then I'll get in trouble.
You can't catch.
They will hunt you down. It's illegal. They're still endangered. Yeah, man.
I didn't realize that. I thought that was a problem.
Same thing with sea turtles, dude. Even videoing them because the light on the cell phone, like they will come to your house and find you for like posting stuff on Facebook.
I had no idea. Yeah. Okay, then don't do it. What if you save it though? Do they care if you save it?
No, that's not allowed. I almost got arrested when I was 13 for saving baby sea turtles from the seagulls when we were out surfing. The birds just kept swooping down and eating them. And the police showed up and detained us on the beach till our parents got there for saving sea turtles from seagulls.
Oh my goodness. Because the seagulls got to eat too, man.
I know, but dang, those little turtles are so cute.
That's crazy, dude. All right, so you can't. Okay, so you can't film the alligator, so you got to come up with something else. But I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
I mean, heck, dude.
But I'll eat it.
But you eat it, dude. If you eat it on camera,
I'll show them eating it. They can't tell how you got it.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I got one more dollar bin find that I was super stoked about. Thanos 15. I got the second print.
Yes, that's the one I've got.
Yeah, the Cosmic Ghost Rider.
I love it, man. Cosmic Ghost Rider is one of the funniest characters going right now. And just the mashup, like the people that went into becoming the Cosmic Ghost Rider, the Spirit of Vengeance, you've got the Power Cosmic, you've got Frank Castle, the Punisher, just what in the heck, man. And he is so awesome, dude. He's whenever Gamora cuts off Thanos' head, and then all of a sudden it's not even his book. Cosmic Ghost Rider shows up and starts pissing on his body.
It's good
dude,
stuff,
who does that?
Dude, Case does that. Case does that.
Dude. I love it, dude. I absolutely love it.
It's got this. I knew this was in it. See, I forgot. Like this page though. When you see what the Hulk's got going on, and he's in the little tomb, and he's just sitting in there, you get revealed like, oh, what's going on? What does Thanos got? Oh shoot, it's not good. Yeah, when I read
you found that in the dollar bin.
Dollar bin, brother.
I bought mine when it came out.
Boom.
For cover price.
All right. Hey, we're both doing good. We're both in the money.
None of the books that I have shown are my actual entries. Those will come tonight on the actual episode.
These are bonus ones because I had to come on early. But
this is a teaser. This is a teaser for what's to come tonight.
Oh,
just think of issues that are right around this area.
I wonder what Betty.
And then the worst part is from two different places. Found the same books.
Did you really?
I'm dead serious, dude. It's gonna be epic. Awesome. Wait till tonight.
All right. So remember these. I got the 3 Mortal Kombat issues. I got my second print.
Yes, that is epic, dude.
Oh my goodness. And then we got this dealio.
That's so cool. You got the first print of that, and I got the second print of that.
That works out. That works out. I like it.
That is so cool.
That's dope, brother. That's dope. Cool. So we're gonna have to do it again because I had to change the time.
Oh yeah, it'll be a weekly show now, and it'll be anybody in the community is going to be invited to come on. So if you got a dollar bin around you and you want to come show books, dude, everybody's going to be allowed on this show for sure.
Well, I know Ryan
just take turns.
We'll get on here pretty soon. I'm sure he'd love to.
I've been trying to. I talk to him a lot. I'm always like, dude, when are we doing something? When are we getting on there?
All right, Fire Guy, make it happen. Let's do it.
Yeah, you got the blue wrench and everything, dude.
look at all the blue wrenches. I love it. Cool, man. Well, any last words, Caleb? I got to get rolling. Thank you for having me on.
Thank you, dude. Thank you so much, brother.
I appreciate it.
This has been absolutely a blast, man.
Dude, you're an awesome guy on here, and I appreciate all your work you're doing in the community. For you're bringing people in, man. Keep it up.
I'm trying to go full time eventually. Right now, I still do my handyman work on the side and my automotive stuff.
Automotive,
yeah, fix it, Smurph. I do my own. Yeah, I run my own little thing. I'll do appliance and automotive repair.
Dude, that's cool, man.
All kinds of stuff. I'm trying to go solo. I work on everything, but I'm licensed in diesel mechanics.
No shit, that's really cool, dude. Had no idea. I'm learning something new about you every day.
Heck yeah, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on, brother. This has been awesome, man.
Dude, I appreciate you, man. All right. Thank you to everyone in the chat. I do appreciate you. Do us a favor. And if you're not following Caleb, hit the subscribe button for him. And also hit the like button too. It goes a long way for our channels. It's how the algorithm takes it and puts it in front of people. So please help us out. Caleb's an awesome guy. And Caleb, we got to do more stuff together, man.
Absolutely. Dude, I'm available anytime, brother.
All right, brother. We'll talk soon and have a good video later on today.
For sure, brother. Thank you so much, man. Of course. And thank you, chat, everybody out there. We got Fire Guy Ryan, Scoon Comics. We got JD in the house still. Everybody, thank you so much. Jeff Comic.
Yo,
everybody have a good day.
I want to before you end it, I want to know in the comment section because like we can put on how many people on Google Hangouts? Like 8 at one time? 10?
I think 10. I was told 10.
How dope would it be
my guess is 10.
Do like a mega thing on your channel and do like get Fire Guy, make everybody do it. And if we organize it so that we're not all talking over each other, maybe we can do like some type of mega haul, all dollar bin only. I think that'd be kind of fun.
Dude, I'm down.
I'm throwing it out there. You're down.
We'll figure it out.
Let me know in the chat. Let us know in the chat, comic fan.
Perry Comics is down.
Yeah, Perry will get in. I know. All right, I got issues. He's gonna join us.
You showed up at the last minute. He's headed out. Dude, we already talked about Squirrel Girl and everything, man. You missed it, bro.
You missed it out, brother. All right, guys. Thank you so much. You have a good night.
Love y'all, man. Have a good one.